See, the essential thing that you need to know about making these types of beats is, yo Wagwan, hope you're having a great day. Now in this video, I'm going to be showing you how to make a melodic guitar trap beat for artists like Gunna, Kid Laroi, and Lil Keed, okay? So this is going to be more of a electric guitar type beat, and let's not waste any time and just get into it. So if you don't know who I am, I'm Jay Carter from jcarterray.com, teaching you how to be better at music, online business, and online marketing. This is the #1 spot for musicians and creatives that don't want to be starving artists. So if that sounds like you, click on that subscribe button, check out the rest of the content on the channel because you will love it here, guaranteed. Now my question of the day is, what is your favorite VST? So when I'm talking about VST, I mean the instrument. So VST that you use for making melodies and stuff. Let me know in the comment section down below. Now for me personally, I use Omnisphere in pretty much every beat. Like, I don't remember the last beat I didn't use Omnisphere, so I would class that as probably my favorite. But if I was like, I don't know, yeah, Omnisphere would probably be my favorite. That's what I go to on everything. But I like Ample Guitar. For this beat, I used Contact. I used the Electric Sunburst expansion, but I had to delete Contact because my memory was like over 4K and it was just, everything was moving slow. I'd have to turn off Ozone as well because everything was just going wild. So I won't open Contact for this, but we don't need to because I can show you the melody regardless because it's the same melody for all my instruments, but we'll walk through that. So first of all, I'm just going to show you the basic setup of the beat. So we'll go from the beginning of the beat to around, you know, a little bit through the second verse, not that far into it, so you can see what's going on and so you know what kind of beat we're making here. So this is more of a, like, it feels like more of a rock type beat, but it's definitely a trap beat as well, just with some rock inspiration, something that Lil Keed would probably rap on, but also something that Gunna would rap on, and also something that Kid Laroi will rap on. Definitely something that I would rap on. I've already rapped on it. Let's play it back. This is called grade cookie. Alright, let's bring it back because it's messing up. See, it's just, well, now it's saving, so maybe that's why it's messing up. It's like, it's all over the gaff, man. My computer's just moving wild today. Okay, so that's that. I think I'm just gonna add like the actual mastered beat in the background because, like, every time I try and do these videos, it's just always glitching, and I think that hurts the user experience. I don't know if it really affects you that much. Let me know in the comment section down below if it does. By the way, if you want to get your beats half mixed before you even get to the mixing stage, you know, link down below to my templates and that sort of stuff. Obviously, I'm using my guitar trap beat mixing template for this beat. If you want to grab that, go to jcarterray.com/guitar trap FL. But let's get into it, yeah, because everything won't sound like, if you use the same instruments, it's not going to sound the same unless you use the same mixing techniques and that sort of stuff. So let's actually bring up our channel rack and I'll start going through the melodies and that sort of stuff. So the main thing I do with my beats is I start off with the melody in FL keys, like so. We're going to bring this up for you so you can hear what's going on, bring up the pattern. And we're just going to play this back for you real quick. With this, I've got a leading into a chord type melody. So with this, I'll just put it on like half step. So half step like that, half beat, I mean. And then I'll just go, depending on what notes are in the chord, I'll just lead into it with the notes in the chord. So nothing super complicated. And then, you know, we just continue on. But here I've got, you know, some movement and that sort of stuff. So let's play this back. That's the melody there. Very, very, very simple. And then when we bring it into, you know, the electric guitar that I use from Electric Sunburst, I just used, I think it was like the R&B guitar or something like that. It was basically the first guitar that you get if you go to the melody patch. We get this. This is called Grade Cookie. I believe it sounds like I also added a top melody. So let's actually go into, let's see, Omnisphere number 1. What is this? This, I feel like this is, it says counter melody. Huh. What did I use for this? What is this? Let's play this back. Yeah, so this is the evolution of the melody. So we had the basic melody, and then we evolved it a little bit and added a little bit of variation on the last 4-bar so that it's very repetitive. It stays the same all the way through. This is a 4-bar loop, not an 8-bar loop, because it's in double time. So it may say, you know, it's 8 bars, but it's actually 4 bars. But we just basically copied it over and then changed it up a little bit. And we've got this counter melody on top. So let's play this back. This is one of the bells, I believe. Now the key to these sorts of beats is just keeping it simple like this, because if you go too complex, it's gonna be hard to actually make music over, to rap over and stuff like that. So you gotta keep it simple, but not too simple to the point where it's boring. So the simplicity that I like to do with these sorts of beats is to just, you know, be very simple with the chord movement and the melodies on top and that sort of stuff, and have like a little bit of variation on the 4th bar basically. So we, with something like this, would repeat it over with the same rhythm multiple times, so it really gets stuck in your mind. It's very, very catchy. And then over here on the last 4-bar, it goes dun 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 dun. So it's dun 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. So it's like the same most of the way through, and then the last bar, it's got a little bit of a switch up, and then it brings you back around to the beginning, and like it's got enough to stay interesting, but not too much that it stops being catchy. So this is the way that you get your melodies to be catchy as well as interesting. Okay, I need to make a video on that because I think this is a very interesting concept, and I can show you like many examples basically. So that's that. This is the melody, and all I did was I've copied this melody to every other instrument. So what other instruments have I got? I've got an ARP, I've got analog lab keys. I use the reverse keys in that. I always use the Astral Visions 1 ARP in Omnisphere, so that's what I'm using there. I've got both a low version and a high version. Let's play that real quick. That's the high version coming in. And this is what we're doing for the ARP. Exactly the same as everything else. But what I do with it is, you know the vibes. I've shown you many times. I pitch it up, turn it into audio, pitch it down. If you come into any of these audio files, they're likely going to be pitched. Oh, this the chorus guitar isn't, because that electric guitar just sounded great where it was. But if you go to the ARP, this has obviously been pitched down. The high version has not been pitched down. Chorus guitar, don't believe that's been pitched down because, as I said, the electric guitar just sounded good. But if we come away from that and we go to analog lab keys, that's been pitched down, of course. And our chorus pad has also been pitched down, okay? So next thing you should hear is the analog keys. So let's play this back. I use this in every song now. It's, as I said, it's called the reverse piano or something like that. I use it all the time. And then we've also got this verse melody, which is exactly the same, yeah. But what I've done is I've just put it in a bell, which I believe this bell goes from left to right. I think it's called KP Pluckables or something. I would open up all these VSTs for you and show you what they are, but I'm too scared that everything's going to crash because everything's just been moving wild today, so we're not going to do that. So let me just play this back for you. And it goes from left to right. And of course, this is pitched down and it's an octave lower than the chorus so that you know it's verse vibes in it. So that's what we've done over here. I believe I've shown you most of the things, but I have not shown you the chorus bell and the chorus pad. Now, the reason I did the chorus bell is to just bring out the chorus guitar a little bit. So this is a bell that plays in the chorus. Let's play that back. Oh, I did play that when I was looking through the melody, so we're not going to go through that again. I want to make this as snappy as possible. So the chorus pad, let's play this. So this is, I think this isn't supposed to be a chorus pad as far as I know, but it says it's in the yeah, okay. I remember I put both of these in the same, what's it called, in the same mixer. So both the analog keys and the chorus pad is in the same thing. I'm not 100% sure exactly where it is, like the chorus pad actual MIDI, but if we play it back, sounds pretty similar to everything else. So I'm assuming I use the exact same melody. Usually I'd just clean up things a little bit and make sure that it's just the chords, but I think there's not that much movement in this, so that it's pretty simple to just keep it the same melody without the pad going all over the place. Because the thing that'll mess you up with the pad is like the sustain and stuff, and if the pad doesn't naturally like to do quick staccato notes, and you'll find this out by just putting in staccato notes and see what it sounds like. And if you have like overlapping notes, usually the pad's going to sound disgusting, depending on the pad that you're using, it obviously. But this pad, it would sound disgusting if I had loads of overlapping notes. So as long as they're not overlapping and they're short enough, then it can work out. So that's all the melodies, I think. Yeah, we covered all the melodies. Now let's get into the drums. Obviously, snare, you know how that's going to hit. It's just hit like that, and then we've got another snare to beef that up, straight like that. Let's actually zoom in a little bit. Then, so that's on every, no, let's not do that. Escape. That's on every third hit, so half every bar basically. And then we can go into each of the drums real quick. I think the only thing that's really interesting would be the hi-hats. Like, that's the only thing that would interest me. Everything else is, you know, just anything in it. So hi-hats, this is a hi-hat pattern. Let's play this back, get in a pattern. And what I've been doing with the hi-hats lately is just hitting on a third beat, like hitting after the third beat, which is exactly where, no, just before where the clap hits. So is this even a third beat? I think this is technically the third beat, but the third hit when you're in half when you're in the half snap. So 1, 2, 3. I'll just put in stuff there. So this is like a small roll, but sometimes I'll still use half step, and I'll just go like that and do something like that. Those sound good as well. Just hitting on this third always works. Right, so I've just been doing that a lot recently, and not doing too much, not getting too wild, just keeping it very, very simple, getting down a little bit, but all in all, simple hi-hat pattern. And then we randomize the velocity, pan it from left to right, of course, and Bob's your uncle. That's what's going on over there. Then we've got this. I'm unsure what this actually is. Okay, that's a snare. And this hits over here. So in between a clap and then another one that's like this one over here in between a clap. And then we've got a open hat basically at the beginning of the bars. Then we've got a perk which hits like this. Just a little bit of movement, and I believe that's everything, well, except for obviously the hi-hats. Oh no, did I use this perk? Damn, I hardly ever use perks and leave it as the same perk. Like usually I'll bring something else in. So this is the other perk. That's before a clap. That's before and after a clap. That's before a clap, and then it repeats. I'm gonna play all the drums together so you can hear it in context. And then we've got the 808, which will be the same as the kick, so I'm not gonna play the kick back because it's the exact same pattern, just on C5. So let's play the 808. I believe this is hitting when the chords are changing, but don't quote me on that because I made this beat like a few days ago. I think it was like at least the 5th of March. We're in the 16th now, so over 10 days ago. So I'm not remembering exactly what was going on, but I like to, watch my video on beat transitions and you'll learn all about what's going on here. There's no point getting super deep into it right about now because that video really goes in depth and you'll learn everything you need to know instead of a half-hearted jump into that right now. Okay, so let me play all the drums together and you'll hear how this transition goes, and then you'll hear all the drums hitting at the same time without any melodies. Let's go. I'm hearing some high-pitched stuff. I don't know where that's coming from. I don't know if it's coming from here or outside. Okay, that was coming from outside. Okay, cool. So that's that. And then, with the melody, this is what it sounds like. And it's like a nice chilled verse vibe. It's not too in your face, but there's movement to it. The melody's there, but it's in the background enough that an artist can jump over it and the focus will be on the artist's vocals. And then when the chorus comes in, it's still in the background, but obviously the melody's brought to the foreground with the guitar and whatnot, and it's like, yes, this is the chorus. So that's that. Hope this gave you some insight into how to make your own melodic trap guitar type beats. Remember, if you want to get your beats half mixed before you even get to the mixing stage, link down below to get my guitar trap beat mixing template, or go to jcarterae.com/guitar trap FL. But You can also sign up to my free course to learn my 9-step easy trap beat making formula. Link down below. Go to jcarteray.com/free trap course. That's completely free, and it's going to walk you through, you know, how to create your melodies all the way to how to master your beats. And it's in more depth than, you know, these videos, because these videos are only, I try to keep them under 30 minutes, but that goes into more depth. So definitely check that out. It's completely free, so you're not losing anything out, but it might not be there forever, so do it ASAP basically. Now, if you got any questions or any other tutorials you want me to make, please let me know in the comment section down below, and in the next video you'll learn more about music, online business, and online marketing. I'll see you there. Peace out.